Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys what's in my iPhone. This is my iPhone XS and it's rose gold. Anyway, it's in the color rose gold, iPhone XS 256 gigabyte, and this is what it looks like. I've had this phone for about a year and yeah, the screen is cracked. So guys, I've got two pages. So the first page is a bit more general and then I have a bit more of a social media-esque page. So on the first page I've got the calendar that comes with the iPhone. So I don't really use this calendar, so it's pretty much empty and I don't have anything on it, but it looks like this in case you wanted to see what it looks like. And then I've got my Google Calendar, and I recently started using Google Calendar, like I think it was the beginning of this year, because I wanted a calendar where I could kind of like color block my schedule, and I wanted it to be like like on my phone, because then I could easily like change things, and I really like the way Google Calendar worked, so that's what I've been using this year. When you go into the calendar, then I always have it on a monthly view, and this is what it looks like. And then you can also, what I usually do is, like if I want to have an overview of the week, I go into weekly view, and then I usually unlock the screen so that it could like twist. And then you could see the schedule like this, which I like, and if I just want to see what I have for that specific day, then I go into the day view and then I could just scroll like this. But otherwise I never have my phone unlocked, because I think it's so annoying, like if you want to watch a YouTube video, or when I watch YouTube videos then I like to have it unlocked, but otherwise when I'm doing stuff I find it so annoying that you're like using your phone and then all of a sudden it just flips when you just do like a slight movement, especially when you're lying in bed. You shouldn't use your phone when you're in bed for like sleep hygiene, but yeah, I find that so annoying, so I always have my phone locked unless I am watching a YouTube video or I'm on my Google Calendar. And then right next to that I've got my translating app, Google Translate. I don't actually use this app that much nowadays. I used to use it a lot when I lived abroad. But right, I still have it like lingering around. And then I got my Safari app, and this is where I just Google and like, just check random things all the time. The last thing I was in on was like my schedule for work. And then I've got my photos. So here I've got, these are the latest photos that I like, screenshots or photos I've downloaded, and these were mainly for inspiration, because I'm looking for breakfast inspiration, brunch inspiration, just inspiration in life in general. And then I got my reminders app, and here I've just got a few reminders that are like important that I just need to remember, and I just put them here. I like to use this one together with my notes, together with my calendar, so it's a bit confusing, but it works for me. And then I've got Google Chrome, and I actually use Google Chrome as well as Safari, but Google Chrome is specifically for shopping. So here I only do shopping, and I don't know why I do it like that, but I really like it. So I've got some of my current favorite stores, the stores I've been shopping from recently, as you can see. And I like having it here, because then I could have all my shopping apps here, and whenever I want to like scroll through a store, I just go in on Google Chrome. Otherwise I Google and do everything else in Safari. Like I don't want to do my shopping in Safari. I don't know why, but that's just something I started doing. And then I have my notes, and yes, I have a lot of notes, and my notes are in different folders, and the folder I use the most is the one called Notes. And here I got loads of private notes, so I'm not gonna like really open that. And then I got my settings that comes with the iPhone. I got the camera, and I've got my wallet. I'm not going to open it because I have my bank card there, but I tend to, let's see if I can show you guys that. No. So here I have like, if I'm traveling, I have my flight tickets, my train tickets, and it's so convenient. I love it, it's just like everything's on your phone, instead of like printing out papers or doing it like I used to do before. And then I've got my clock, and here I've got like a jumbo and just a jungle of alarms. But then I have some standard alarms where it's like wake up, leave, and wash hair and nighttime routine. So these are alarms that I usually use like every day, and then everything in between I tend to set based on how my week is going to look like, or the coming day. So these things shift a bit, but as you can see right now, it's very, yeah, there are a lot of alarms. And then I got my calculator, and then here I got a folder called Apple, and here I've got just loads, I just bunched loads of apps that come when you buy an iPhone. I don't really use these apps, but as you can see, I've got the App Store, I've got weather, I've got books. Books, I actually have some documents that I've downloaded, but they're kind of private, so there's some private stuff in there, but not really going to go into it. And then I got numbers, iTunes, and as you guys can see, loads of apps. I don't really use these, but I don't have the courage to like remove them for some reason. And then I got home, which I use when I'm living in my other apartment, and there I can control my lights, and yeah, so that's why I have that app. And then I got my travel folder, as you can see, and this is such a nice folder. I love it because here I've got like all the apps I use when I travel, and believe it or not, I actually use most of these apps almost every day or on a very regular basis. So the first app I've got is called SL, and that's an app that you could use to when you're traveling in Stockholm. So it's like their buses and trains, and if you want to plan a trip. So I use that one whenever I'm in Stockholm, and they've updated it. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. And then I got SI, which is another traveling app that I use when I'm, for example, if I'm going to visit my sister because she lives in a different city, or if I'm going to travel from here to the airport and I'm going to take the train there, or if I'm going to just visit a friend or travel to another city. This is very convenient because it's like those fast trains, you know. And then I got Google Maps, which I tend to use like when I'm planning trips or I'm looking for like a destination, and that one I use almost on a weekly basis. Then I got Trafik, which is the app I use where I'm living right now, and that one I just tend to look when the buses are going, and if there are any, because the good thing about this app is you can see how many minutes, if the bus is delayed, how many minutes, where you can also see like it's very up to date, right? If the bus is left, if you've missed the bus, and those kind of stuff. Then I got Taxi Act, which I used to use when I was when I would come home from Poland and I needed to take a cab, and if I was traveling like to Poland and I want to take a cab from where I live to an airport or whatever, I used to use that one, but I haven't used it for a real long time. I also recently downloaded Uber, which I used a lot when I was in Stockholm, just to get a cab, and I find it super convenient and super nice, and yeah, so that's what I've been using recently. And then I've got Flygbussarna, which is it's a public form of transport, and it's buses that travel back and forth between, for example, airports and different places. So I would use that one whenever I would travel, for example, to Poland, and I wanted to go from home and take a bus to the airport, because then it would just be like, yeah, it goes directly to the airport, and it's super convenient. And then I've got Ryanair, and this is the app I use whenever I'm booking my flight tickets, and pretty much 90% of my flight tickets are booked on Ryanair. And then I got Taxi Sverige, and that's an app I tend to use more when I'm here, and if I'm going to order a cab. So I tend to use this app like back and forth and all the time, and it really comes in handy. And when I like that you could have like your own account, and then you could like pay in the app, and it's very convenient. And I got the Maps app, which I don't use, and I got Wizz Air, which I used to use when I lived abroad, but I don't use it anymore. I got TripAdvisor, which I downloaded, which I actually never have used, and Trainline, which I downloaded when I was in the UK, but I haven't used it either. So that was the first page, and then I forgot to say maybe, but at the bottom I've got the phone. I've got messages. I got an IKEA app, and this is for when I'm in my main apartment, and it looks like this, but it's not going to open up when I think about it, because it's connected to my other apartment, and with this one I tend to control my lights. It's so cool and I love it. I could do like a video about that maybe. And then I got my app for work where I could like log in and check my schedule. It was, and I use this one mainly on my surgery rotation. I don't need it for psychiatry, but I'll need it for my next rotation. And then on the next page is kind of like my social media. It's kind of like my social media page. So the first one is called email, but it's not just emails. So I've got all my different emails or like mailing addresses or whatever collected over here. So I've got Yahoo Mail, which is my main email. I got Gmail, which is like mainly connected to YouTube. I got Hotmail, and I don't use that one, and I'm trying to like delete all my emails from there and just transition away from it. And then I got Dagens Nyheter, which I don't know why it's there, but I felt like it fit there, and it's like daily news. I got Forest, which I used when I study, and then I got ScanBot, which I've used to scan different documents. And then the next app is Media, my favorite folder. The first app here is YouTube, and I have literally subscribed to like 200 YouTubers in the last like few weeks, and it just went from 0 to 100. So my feed is very random right now. Anyway, so this is my YouTube app. I was watching Kyra's video and I didn't finish it. And then I've got WhatsApp, where I communicate with my family, Pinterest, where I look for inspiration, and I really like looking at like food pictures on this app. I actually want to download some of these pictures, but anyway. And then I got Netflix, which I used to watch Jane the Virgin like obsessively. Like I finished like literally obsessively, but now I've not been using it for a while, but yeah. I got Instagram, you see me here. Lifewithmich, follow me please. And then I've got Nicole TV. I downloaded it, but I haven't really used it. I don't know, I found it a bit like confusing. No, that's mean, but I haven't used it. And then I got Facebook. And I got another folder called Hobbies. So this is basically like my creator folder, because I've got PicMonkey, thumbnails on YouTube, Canva, which I've used for like Instagram, you know, what is it called? Like those cute little pictures you have on your stories. Highlight covers, iMovie, which I used to edit on, Fonto, Vaunt, Lightroom, which Fonto and Vaunt I use for like YouTube animation kind of stuff. I've got Lightroom, which I edit my pictures for Instagram on. I got Baby Name, which I downloaded, and I'm just obsessed with finding the perfect names for my future children. So I downloaded this app to like allow me to just get more like different options, and I found so many different new names which I actually like, so it's made the hunt harder, but I've been doing this ever since I was little. And I got TikTok, Snug, which I used to plan the layout of my YouTube video, Instagram profile. I got Layout, which I haven't used that much. I downloaded GoodNotes because I wanted to use it actually on an iPad, but I didn't have an iPad because I wanted to do those cute little study study like that study grammars do, and Pocket, which I don't remember, and then Segway 9 bot, yeah, for my electric scooter, favorite app, but I cannot, it's getting fixed right now, so I can't really connect to it. And then I've got Medicine. I had loads of apps on this folder, but I deleted like 2/3 of them because I didn't really use them. So now I have Medscape, which I use actually on a regular basis. I have ESC Pocket Guidelines, which I really like. I love this app. I got another Swedish app which is like antibiotics, Strama Nationell, MD Calc, Akutkirurgi, which is another Swedish app. It's like our book for surgery. And then I got my schedule, which is on Medinet. And I have it there as well as down there, because one down there is like my own one, but the one up there is connected to the more internet, so I could see everybody's schedule. And then I have my finance app, which is also a really favorite folder, because I use this one like a lot. And here I've got it's kind of like a signature thing for like your banks and signing different like things for like the government and stuff, like anything in life if you want to purchase stuff and buy stuff. I'm so bad at explaining. And then I have my bank, Nordea. I got Nordea wallet, which is amazing, but at the same time so scary because it like shows me how I do like spend stuff. Let's see if I can show you without it being too private. So it's like usage. So it's like this month I've spent 14% on family household, 43% on entertainment and dining, and 42%. Let's look at another month because this month is kind of boring. Let's take like October maybe. Ooh, so card usage 12,000. And then it shows you how much I spent on different categories, and you could press on them and see exactly what you bought. So this is just to help me scale down on my and just keep track of my spending. And then I've got SE-banken, which is another bank, because I have two banks, and this is, yeah, just to keep track. And then I got Swish, which is a Swedish app where you could literally like, you connect it to your phone number and then you could like send money to anyone and they get it within like the second you send it. Then I got Digimail, which is like an electronic app where you could get all your letters from the government and different letters on there. And so it looks like that, and then if you log in, then you could see that. There we go. And I use that other bank ID app to log in, so it's like it logs into different things. It's kind of like a verification thing, but it's super serious. So I got some things from like the government basically. Then I got Telenor, which is my phone subscription app. So it shows me, for example, I tend to look to see how many gigabytes of internet I've got left. Yeah, and then I got a dangerous app called Klarna where you could buy stuff. And then I got Skatteverket, which is also like government stuff. And then I got my British bank account, Dreams, where I'm trying to start saving money for future dreams. Whoa! Oh, I've saved a little. Oh, I didn't know that. And then I got ICA-banken, which is another bank, which I used when I was living abroad because you could like take out money for free and you didn't get charged. And also I tend to go shopping in their shops, you know, when I'm buying food, so then I get like discounts, and as a student I used to get discounts. And then I've got my health app, and here I got Think Dirty, which my sister advised that I would download, so you could like scan different products. I haven't started using it, but you could scan different products and see like how many, like, you know, what kind of ingredients they have, if they're harmful, and which products maybe are better, and something like that. Then I got HelloFresh, which I had since before, but you know, they didn't have HelloFresh in Sweden for like so long. It's like so new, so I've always wanted it because I've seen it on like YouTube, and yeah, finally I could download HelloFresh, so we have it now. Got Actic, is like a gym, but I haven't gone. Runkeeper to keep track, but I don't really run. Stretch It when I wanted to like stretch. Min Doctor, which is like online doctor. Health app, which comes with your iPhone. P-Tracker, which tracks your cycle. LifeSum, which actually I used to use before, but I took away the subscription because I was trying to like not have so many subscriptions, because I'm like the queen of subscriptions. And there you could like, you know, keep track of how you eat, like, yeah. And then I had sport admin because it was some activity I did. ICA, hudvårdskliniken for like waxing and stuff. I could book appointments via there. Styrkelabbet, just try get me training, but I haven't started really. And then I got audio. On the media app, I forgot to say that I got Messenger, whoops, and Snapchat. And I got audio where I have Audible, podcasts, Audioverse. So Audible, I listen to like books, and podcasts I listen to different like influencers, and Audioverse is like more religious. Shazam to like find music, you know, if you're in a store and you hear like a good song, you could like find out what artist it is. I got music from iPhone, I got iTunes, I got a Bible, Spotify, which I haven't used for a while, SoundCloud, This video is kind of long. And then I got shopping, where I got Amazon, Hunkemöller and PostNord, which is to keep track of your packages, H&M, JD, Foodora, Espresso House, and I used to have and Subcard, which is for Subway. And then I have games, last but not least, where I have these apps, but the ones I use is like Piano Tiles. It's so fun and addictive, but I haven't played it in a while. Let's see. Yeah, wait. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, and then I have Candy Crush, which I was absolutely obsessed with. I need to start playing that again. And then I have Temple Run, which is so fun, and Just Dance, which is fun, and Fortnite, which I would play with my brother. We should actually start playing that again, Michael. And yeah, that's what I have on my iPhone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.